Well,
which one are you?
All
I actually think Whitehorn's the good.
for the bad, not the
Like,
Yeah.
like the more
That sounds
moral
about-
term.
sounds
Yeah.
Sounds alright.
Better to be bad.
Well, whenever you want to start. I have enough XP for a level.
What's this?
That's my fidget cube, bro.
Oh, you got one of those cubes.
Yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. Like hit the light switch over and over.
Sounds maddening.
It's a mad world.
for mad people.
You get to push
What's
a
that
button.
steel thing?
That's just a steel ball. Feels good.
What a bizarre device.
Yeah.
Ryan's back at his suite.
Yeah. Eating
You
dinner.
guys are like wandering back into town, exhausted and
Bloody
near death. Yeah.
We got a big night ahead of us, so saddle up.
Are we together now?
Mm-hmm.
What's tonight?
We're heading down to the gallery.
Oh yeah.
I need time.
Time for what?
I gotta
Need time to.
regenerate my
Recuperate.
spells, man.
I don't feel so good.
I wasn't expecting to
Are we in private?
nearly die.
You are in private.
I turn into a rat.
I opened my book and study in quiet contemplation.
Looks like you alone will be going to
Going
the
to the
gallery.
gallery.
Yeah.
What? I assume it's like early in the day, probably.
No, it's nighttime.
What's already
It's
nighttime?
evening. I was eating dinner.
Mm. Shit. I don't know what to do.
So can I level up from the next hour?
Next hour.
To give them some time to recuperate.
Sure.
Sure.
Cool. Now I can split myself. It says I can shift into 2 copies of myself, each one a different color. So is one like black? Or is it like
your
green?
Skin, your skin's kind of like blue tinge, right?
No,
No.
no.
How are you?
Like a different race. That's really odd.
Don't you have
Well, I
like
am a
certain?
different race.
But I mean, like you're split, and like one's like a dark skin, whatever.
Would
you
it
are.
just be your clothing, perhaps?
That wouldn't.
No.
That's not what it says.
It's like Zelda 4 Swords.
What
Yeah.
I meant to say. What I meant to say was, aren't there some visible signs on your physique
I
that?
have glittering hair and glittering eyes.
Okay.
Maybe your clone has a glittering chest.
Of a different color.
Yep.
I'd
Maybe.
like to kind of imagine different like astral colors.
Maybe just monochrome.
Like I,
He's just a whole blue guy.
I assume you're
All of
mostly
them.
blue. Is that true?
Why would I be blue?
See, we all have
I
that
just always
impression.
assumed that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
No.
he seem blue?
No one has ever brought that up.
You're like a star boy.
You're not alone, Thomas. I thought the same thing.
Especially right now, like a push came to shove, and I'm like, what
But
color
like,
is Orion?
no
I'm like,
NPC
vaguely
has ever
blue.
been like, "Wow, you're a weird blue kid."
It's a crazy world.
I know they've
Say
made
it now.
I
remarks.
didn't want to be rude.
They've made other kind of remarks, but yeah, I suppose I've never been that forward. All right. I'll let you make the call on the color then.
So maybe your twin is like a green guy, green goblin,
Yeah, I think it would be just like monochrome.
redfish.
It would just look like not natural,
Like a ghost clone or something. weird.
something like that. Yeah.
Doodle Bob.
Not saying.
Somebody just took a paint bucket, threw it on him.
Kind of. Yeah.
Space paint.
Throwing cubes by
What's
the
that button
microphone.
on the top, dude?
Nothing.
Dude, it's like
What?
a thumbstick.
Is
like-
that the suction?
No, there's no suction. I bought a real
Okay.
cheap knockoff because I'm a cheap bastard. I imagine the
It
official
was
one's a lot
already-
better.
It was already a thing that did nothing.
This thing doesn't do nothing correctly.
There's nothing worse.
But it's got to do nothing right.
Okay, you were leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
I take it you were doing an hour of rat rest.
Yeah.
It felt good, but it makes you only want more rat rest.
It's my favorite part of the day. My rat rest.
Me and Ham were both at 3.
Did we recover at all?
Yeah, you both recovered one from an hour.
Oh yeah!
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then is all you can eat. Unless you don't want to die.
I'm ready.
Like you guys have no porous wounds right now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I slither out of my room. Make a scene, get stomped on.
I walk. Do you say slither?
Yeah,
Are you?
I'm a rat.
Rats.
Rats don't
They don't
slither!
slither.
Could have sworn they did.
We snake like rat.
It's a snake.
I think if a rat wanted to, he could probably do something.
He's got a tail. He can slither if he really had enough tail muscle.
Well, nonetheless, I'll say I'm man shape again.
Okay.
I walk normally out of my room, which I think is your room too. I think we're both in the same place.
I never agreed to that.
I think you bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put you guys both in
Oh,
the same room.
alright.
Yeah.
Maybe I did agree to that. I think it's like a really big room. It's
I
like
mean,
a
you're
silver
gonna be sleeping
suite.
as a rat anyhow. What do you care?
Alright,
I don't
let's
need
head
much.
on to the gallery.
What is this event?
I don't know, it's like a freak show or something.
And who's there?
Freaks.
What are they gonna do?
We want to see a blue man. We want to see the blue man group.
Oh, we already see a blue man. I'm looking right at him.
I'm not blue.
I'm not blue.
I'm not. Damn it! I know we were in the slums. We were doing some recon, and it led us to this house. But I don't remember what we were looking for.
You guys. have
This
been-
was to like. No, what the hell was it? Why the hell were we coming here?
The gallery? We're investigating the effects of the moss.
Did some guy say like the mossiest of moss eaters was gonna
Yeah,
be here?
that's right.
Big
Freak
moth.
show.
Mossiest mosser.
And I could make a copy of myself as blue. Be like, look at this moss eater.
Look at this moss.
Give
eater's
him money.
real.
Give him money for how mossy he is.
Do you get to pick the color?
I'd assume so.
Just says a different color.
Yeah, just says different color.
Okay.
Technically, I change into a different color as well.
During the split.
Mm-hmm. So I could be a blue man. Your wish could come true.
Oh my god. Well, it's not like. Is it like you're literally? Are you splitting, or are you just like creating a clone? Like, are you the two, or are you one?
You
clone?
shift into two copies of yourself.
Okay,
So are you doing the same thing?
So he could
No,
be.
they can do it. They can act
It's like
independently.
shadow thing.
I could go to
They're both
across the country with one of them.
They're both him.
And you're in both of their minds.
He's both. They're
I have
both him.
both of them. I get two characters. Double damage.
What happens when do they pop?
Like
If
if
they
one-
take any damage, it
They pop.
disappears. Yeah.
Like the whole thing disappeared?
either one of you.
Yeah.
I assume the remaining one becomes you.
Does it say?
Yeah.
Does it
So
say
like the one that gets
explicitly
attacked
disappear?
pops, and the other one
Says
is just
copies
like-
you
I guess
immediately
I'm in,
disappears.
Okay.
So if you split,
Do you-
one of your guys was falling off the cliff.
Yeah.
No. Say you split and you jump off the cliff.
Okay.
Is the split now you?
Well, no, it's not like there's no
They're
you.
both
They're
me.
both him. Like it's like just like take an apple and split it and then like grow it out a bit and then that's both of them.
See, one's the original.
No,
right?
no. They're both.
It's
original.
like the splitting of a cell.
But then.
No, there's no
Just
original.
accept it.
They're just both him.
Yeah, we're both the original.
And then one dies, and okay, do you have memories for both of them at the same time, or do you have to like one has to
Memories
die
are all
for different
split.
memories? Like, can one like be looking at like a tarot
Could
card?
you
and
go
the other
on
one's,
to live
like,
2 parallel lives?
Assuming I never took any damage from then on, yes.
I have a wife and
What-
If I
child.
ever
yeah,
stub my toe.
Yeah, when we that whole life just like disappears. Now, are you one super consciousness? Like,
Yeah.
so like one does like it's say
Can
you
they split?
Say you split and one of them goes to the store.
Yeah.
Does the one that didn't go to the store know about it?
Yeah.
That's odd.
It's odd,
That
alright.
doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm making portals and changing gravity.
No, this doesn't make sense.
No.
Better deal with it.
The capsule card?
Mm-hmm.
From Dragon Ball.
Oh,
I bought this at Gen Con.
Really?
Really?
I never remember you
I
wearing
don't
it at
remember you
Gen Con.
doing any of that shit.
I think you waited to wear it.
Who
until-
let you out of our sight?
Yeah, unsupervised. time.
Unsupervised Phil?
I think it was the first day. Like, you guys were looking at something, and it was like when we were all kind of split.
Is
Oh
that,
yeah, we
is
did
that when,
split.
is that when I went to the auction?
No.
I remember we met you up at the auction.
First day, I was trying to find the dice tower.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't care what I'm doing, but I saw this shirt, so I went and got it, and I came back. I don't know where you guys were, but I found you again.
Yeah. Anyways. Now that we got all that out of the way.
Yep.
I
Guys,
don't know what that memory thing, man.
Why is
Does that
the
say
problem?
that in the
No, it
rules?
doesn't say anything.
Well, I need
It just
some hard
says you
rules.
shift
If
into
you
2
become-
copies of yourself.
If you become 2 copies,
But I'm playing as both.
Well, you,
so
the,
you
you
as
the
a
player
player, of
know.
course,
What
you
the,
would know.
what
But
the
like
characters
the character,
know?
say like you cloned yourself.
But it's not.
There's no.
It's not a cloning.
But it's a split. So say
I don't know that each one would know what the other one.
that's
knows.
why I don't think so, because like you're 2 entities, and they're copies of each other. At the time you split, your memories are just
I
duplicated.
think
in
you're
2
thinking of
bodies.
it in a very normal sense.
I think it's not explicitly stated which way it is, and that's
Right.
the real problem.
Is there like a distance limit? Can you be infinitely far away?
There's no distance limit.
Can we overcome the speed of light?
How do you mean?
Because information travel, like if he's on the other side of the galaxy and he just instantly knows what the other one knows, then that's like instant walking fast and like walking
Yeah,
fast.
it is. Yes, very
we
advanced
gotta get
communication.
him into space.
Like we put you on each side.
Goku has instant transmission. You don't question that.
Well, I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying that's how we could use it.
Alright, let's not
So
question
you've
things
got
anymore.
2 sets of eyes
Yeah.
feeding to 2 different brains.
Is it one mind or is
But
it 2 minds? That's
It's
the real
not a
question.
physical object, though.
Isn't it?
If he takes any damage at all, he disappears.
Either one.
Either one.
Well, then,
So where do you go all
Well,
this
where's-
time?
where's-
I am both of them, so I
But
go
you're
into
not a
whichever.
Neither of you is a physical thing at the time.
Right.
one thing.
That
Then
actually-
whichever-
that for some reason
if you
makes
want-
it a little more
When the
fun.
effect is broken, then I become a physical thing wherever the other one is.
the ultimate plan to murder Orion would have to involve one of them getting killed and then immediately the
Yeah.
next one getting killed.
Right.
What if they both take damage at the exact same time?
I don't know. Do you want to experiment?
You get to play a ghost.
I mean, I just take damage then.
But where do you end up?
I don't know. The exact same microsecond.
Yeah.
I don't know how you plan that, but
Perfect atomic time.
I think
yeah,
you're
if
the
you
only
actually could do
You're
that,
the only one that could time that with your hive mind. You'd have to like
Yeah.
drop yourself,
that's right.
drop yourself, and then you'd just be gone.
If I really wanted to be gone from this planet,
You want to become
be
a
rid of you.
supernova?
Yeah,
Well, then we'd all die, right? So.
I could just kill myself normally. I wouldn't need to do atomic time linking.
Some flash shit, right?
Yeah.
He
Jesus.
runs on atomic time. I'm sure his watch would have like a billion different little numbers behind the second.
Yeah.
That's it. All right.
I'm not asking questions about it. I'm sad.
Jesus.
Even if it doesn't make any sense, I'm good with that.
That was
Magic doesn't make sense.
No, I'm never gonna use it.
that was an impressive tangent right there.
Who are you?
You guys are outside of the gallery. There's some posters have been put out on the outside of the building for this time of night, advertising some of the acts. You want me to describe what some of these posters say?
Sure. It's like a gander.
You've got Dazro, the cosmic juggler. Boris, the incredibly strong dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
You see a dwarf on the poster, like bending some piece of metal. You have Devin, the incredible moss eater, which is a blue man who's eating a lot of moss on the poster. And then you have Ilyana and Beatrice, the two-headed woman.
Oh. There you go, Phil. Two for the price of one.
Thanks.
Those are the advertised acts.
Alright, one for the price of two.
Alright. Is there anybody at the front door?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
There's like line and 3 bouncers.
Ooh. Popular event.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll get in line.
Are you still rat form?
And I'll be a person.
Okay.
Stop this madness.
What did you do? Oh.
You always push him impossibly far away, and then you just like, go get it anyway.
I can put it over here. And
Yeah.
Like a fishing
He'll
pole.
get it. He'll get it.
Yeah. You guys wait in line for about 10 minutes, and you guys have made it to the front. Okay. 3 of you all going in together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3 coins.
0 again.
I look towards the
Coin apiece. Cover charge. Hope you have a good time tonight.
Flip him with the bloom.
Okay, I give a coin.
Alright, I'll give him coin.
Jake's going to make coin.
Mm-hmm.
Say, you remind me of Dazro a little bit.
Yeah?
The blue
You
man?
got that look in your eyes.
I ain't got no look.
Never mind, I said nothing, sir. welcome to the gallery.
Alright, let's head inside.
Alright. So the gallery is a fairly cramped, for how profile it seems on the outside, but bustling tavern. The lighting here is a bit darker than most normal taverns. They seem to have some strange filtration around their lights to give different colors throughout the various parts of the room. They don't seem to be magical. You can see quite clearly they have little shades pulled over the different light sources in the building, but creates kind of a underground and otherworldly theme in here. You probably see about 100 patrons if you get like a full view of the area as you scan around.
Purple brain goes maniac in here. Could be real dangerous.
What did you say?
Huh?
Purple moss brain.
Purple moss brain, purple brain.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
There is
Are you killing anyone?
there's a main stage, a side stage, and then a private exhibition room. Apart from the usual amenities that would be available at a tavern, such as the bar counter and a few very well occupied serving tables. On the main stage right now, you see Boris the dwarf has a pile of different large objects kind of off to the side of him, and he's going through various routines, showing his feats of strength. On the side stage, you see a rather sad-looking man who has a very heavy bluish hint to his skin, and there's a gigantic pile of moss next to him, and you just see him kind of lethargically and periodically grabbing some just...
Could have been you.
the private room, you see there's an advertised sign for confidential conversations with Ileana and Beatrice. 10 coins per visit. And there's a little line outside of that door.
And what are they talking about? It's worth 10 points. I get in line.
Double head.
Alright, so that is the general scene as you guys enter the gallery. You see, most people here have some degree of blue tint to their flesh. And
That's a lot of wholesale.
you see like moss hanging freely by the bar. Like occasionally one of the bartenders will just grab some and then grind it up, add it to like a drink every here and there. So
I'm going to touch Whitehorn.
he just reaches down into your pocket.
I recoil.
I just like lay my hand on your shoulder and cast telepathy.
Cast
Okay, shit.
What's that spell from Arkham board game or whatever? It was like
Withering?
Withering.
Yeah, that'd be
Cast
a real
Okay.
good thing
Shriveling.
to cast on
Shriveling.
somebody.
But I've now
Without
forgotten
rain.
it until I study again. But I have a telepathic bond with Thomas.
Okay.
I just say, I'll be nearby.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
I touch Whitehorn.
I'm going nowhere.
Alright, I'll go see the Moss Eater.
Okay. And Whitehorn?
I get in line for the two heavy women.
Okay. There's about 4 people in front of you. So the Moss Eater is you sitting on the smaller side stage. You see every so often somebody throws a coin on the stage, and then usually that'll accompany someone goading him or pleading for him to take a big mouthful of moss, which he will always comply,
Of course.
although with the same very subdued demeanor. Look at all that moss he's eating. Here's another. And another patron throws another coin up there. Devin, the Moss Eater, dutifully takes another handful. You can see at this distance, Devin doesn't have a whole lot of hair on his head, but the hair that he does have looks very similar to moss itself. Like he has moss growing out of the top of his head.
Jesus. He will become one with the moss.
Yep. So this show doesn't seem to have too many caveats to it. It's fairly straightforward.
Well,
Half an hour. Daz Rowe, the Magnificent, will be taking the main stage, and then that sends a little murmur, a little pulse through the area as the dwarf seems to be winding up his act.
the dwarf weightlifter?
Devin appears to be, or have once been, a human.
Oh my god. Well, I like to talk to him when he's done. I guess I'll check out the weightlifter in the meantime.
Alright. It's in the final stage of the performance where anything you want him to do, he will attempt to the best of his ability as long as you throw some coins onto the stage. So, somebody just threw a dagger up there and said, "Swallow it!"
Oh my god. Whoa. What does that have to do with anything? He'll just do anything?
Well,
Get butt naked.
Feats of like manliness, like
you see the stage. There's a stage manager who walks by.
What's manly about swallowing a dagger?
He grabs a couple of the coins and kicks the dagger off. And he says, "He's not a sword swallower, sir." And he returns him the coins. He says, "Feats of strength only. Strength only."
You should see if he can lift you.
Probably can.
We'll see.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Where are you?
He's
I'm in line.
Oh yeah.
I want to become a really big rock and have him lift me.
Mm.
Can you lift this rock, man? Okay.
All right, I'll throw 5 coins on stage.
Okay.
Hey, lift this man.
All right, let's go.
I don't see why not. Now you can get up to the stage.
All right. Any medical conditions you want to let me know of, sir?
No.
Retardation.
All right.
Autism. I'm gonna.
He has you please lower to one knee.
I do so.
All right, and then he kind of just.
I'm gonna make him real heavy.
Okay.
I'll break his armor's back. Crusher!
That's 10.
Okay. All right, so he's just about to start lifting him off the ground, and you intensify his gravity.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, jeez, what the hell did you eat today?"
Alright, when he's really struggling, I'll cancel the effect, which causes a momentary opposite effect.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna send you through the fucking roof. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna come back and kill you. I'm gonna die.
A million ways to murder Phil's.
Oh my god! I don't know why. I should have said no outright. I should have been in character. What am I getting up to?
Alright, so at the pinnacle of the dwarves just utter agony lifting him, you see his veins protruding so far out of his skin. His eyes are going up into his head. He's so determined to lift. No! You release the gravity.
What's wrong with you?
And you've never seen an animation in a person like that before.
Oh my god.
He just bounces up, and yes, you take flight from the dwarf's hands, leaving his grasp. And you slam against the stone ceiling.
Hit me.
Alright, so you immediately take 2 damage
Okay.
through armor.
Alright, that puts me at 2 health.
Yep. And you've got about a 15-foot fall onto the stage, in a full plank formation, because you're still just kind of he was lifting you like this, so you're yeah. How do you react to the situation?
There's one wrong answer.
That was so cinematic. That was truly amazing. This dwarf strong man. What the devil?
Okay, I'm gonna. What is your problem?
I don't know why you did
This is
that.
so fucking funny. Oh man.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to defy danger with my acrobatic.
Starfish.
I'm gonna try to land on my feet, but I'm also gonna try to cast a spell. I'm gonna do 2 at once. I'm gonna try to make myself invisible.
What? It's like the Steve McFellis. I don't want to.
You're just gonna land on the dwarf.
Oh shit.
It's just to prevent embarrassment, or why are you going invisible?
Was that for the spell or the defy danger?
No, that was for the spell, so I'm gonna be -1 on all future spells for today.
Okay. And did you forget this too?
No, I could choose. I could forget it. I could draw terrible attention to myself, or I could,
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to find
Right,
danger.
this is a -1 because you double dipped with the spell.
Okay, that's easy peasy. What do I need to do this? Like a 10?
Dexterity.
You might have an ugly choice.
My spine.
Or your neck.
4.
Okay, no choice at all. Take D4.
He's gonna be unconscious and invisible on this side.
Yeah.
And then the dwarf's gonna feel your mind. What the hell is this? Get it off stage.
No one's gonna know what the hell happened because you went invisible.
Why would you do that? Why is anything happening? I don't know. It was a danger.
I'll assume you just disintegrated into the ceiling.
Then we never see you again.
Roll a d4.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I almost know.
1.
What's your
Negative
armor?
2.
0. So I'm at negative 2 HP.
Yes.
Last breath.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You just might be dead.
I mean, whether or not I turned
You
invisible,
literally might
I
be
would have
dead.
failed to roll anyhow. So, oh shit, how does this work?
2d6, man.
6. Okay. 6.
Dead.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna make a character and he's gonna come kill you. That's all he's gonna do.
That's all he's gonna do.
He's gonna be charged against you.
No one's gonna know he killed him.
Well, I assume he'll become visible after he dies.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know.
There's gonna be this
No, just
big
like
criminal
no,
investigation.
they're invisible. It persists until the target attacks, or I dismiss the effect.
You've dismissed the
You've
I
dismissed
died.
it, man.
This dwarf's gonna be executed.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Some freak killed a maid.
That'd be ultimate if you acted really kind of like, what did you do to my friend? And you just got this dwarf hung.
That is the super instigator.
He's so senseless.
I wasn't planning on killing him. I thought it was funny, but it kind of, it spiraled out of control there.
I shouldn't have agreed. I don't know why. Like, oh, sure.
Like, looking back,
Well,
and he's like so
This will be
stupid.
fun.
I mean-
I better take a
It
load
was
off.
like just a total like.
It kept going
It
one
was
step
funny.
further in my head. Originally, I was just gonna like increase the weight of his like barbells.
And then it's like,
Then I was
oh,
like, no,
Phil.
since he's taking requests, how about Phil? And then I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if while he's really straining, I just do a reverse effect? And then
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Where are all
That
the other
is
characters?
one of the most spectacular death scenes I've ever seen. Man,
Hit the ceiling, disappear, land
you're
on the
just
ground,
dead on the ground.
just disappear.
Go to bizarre series of events.
Alright,
I
so
didn't see it.
yeah, I'll have to
you
explain
get
that the
upgraded to the front of the line
weightlifter
because
killed Phil.
I'm gonna take the
pretty much the
hand-
entire-
hand me those sheets.
you get upgraded to the front of the line, Thomas, because the entire bar is just rushing over to the main stage right now over something that just happened.
You son of a bitch. You
An
son of a
accident.
bitch. Yeah.
It was no accident at all.
No accident.
I mean, I know it looks bad,
That
but
was
if
murder.
I wanted to kill Phil's character, I would have just done it
Looks like you just did.
in the funniest way possible.
Oh my god. I'm just never making a trusting character who has any ounce of trust in him.
Oh gosh.
God.
You know, Wayne never gets in these kind of situations.
Why you never kill him?
Oh gosh.
You make a barbarian whose
I'm just
goal is to kill Starman.
That's never worked out for anybody else that's ever
He's
gone
like
after me.
Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 just as stars. Alright. So-
What do I do?
Yeah.
So everyone's like running away.
Yeah, everyone's rushing the main stage.
Well, then I'll
Something's-
probably come see what happened.
You see Dahmer.
That was the final insult.
That was his name.
See Dahmer on the stage, seemingly dead. There's a strongman dwarf who's just besides himself at what's happened. He seems to be attempting to resuscitate the
I go in my mind, dwarf? Like, I see if he responds to
Yeah,
my
your
telepathy.
telepathic link has been severed violently.
Nothing.
Yeah, actually, you felt like a moment of pain while you were in the line.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a life.
Wait,
What the hell happened?
I think the event might be canceled. that weightlifter killed Dahmer.
What? How?
He got up on stage and he was like, I don't know, he like threw him into the ceiling somehow.
What?
It was miraculous and horrific at the same time.
What kind of show is this?
That dwarf is
A
not
bad one.
Yeah, I mean, there were plenty of witnesses,
Yeah.
so
He definitely threw him up into the ceiling.
yeah, it's electrified the tavern. But you see now who appears to be the owner and some other workers who are kind of taking the stage, examining the scene. Oh, no, Boris, what have you done? The dwarf, he gives a fairly reasonable explanation, just trying to describe what it felt like lifting that man. And he says, he must have been some kind of wizard. He went invisible for a moment. He must have been manipulating his wings. Oh, Boris.
Part of me wants to sue the place for the time they got, and part of me just wants to leave real quickly.
before anyone gets familiar.
Yeah. Alright, so
My God.
the owner looks out at the crowd and he says, does anyone know this poor man?
Yeah, we do. Not intimately or anything.
An associate.
Yeah, briefly.
You know his name, where he comes from.
His name was His name was Dahmer.
God damn it.
I know not where he comes
This
from.
is my fate. This is my curse.
Do you know what I would have preferred for his burial practices?
Cremation, I believe.
Oh. So there should be enough to cover his expenses as he starts going through Dahmer's things. Now, Dahmer, what do you all have on your person?
Oh shit.
The orb.
Oh, that really fucking important orb.
Well, we can take it.
Let's see, what do I got?
You got a bunch of coin, maybe.
Not that much.
9 coins, a comb, a signet ring, an orb, and a fancy ivory pen with a raven feather,
Okay.
and 3 antitoxins, and a bag of books, and a dagger.
His ceremonial dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, we got that shit written down.
So,
So let's. We should take a look at his belongings first. For
well, yeah,
clues of his
they're
origin.
they're separating the things off of his body right
Just
now.
random.
I need to find a third-party poltergeist class so I can haunt your ass.
Another man steps forward and says, I knew him well. My name is Stan.
Stan.
Yes, Damar. Good man, good mage.
What was his last name?
Was Daughtry, yes?
You don't know my
Damar
last name
Daughtry.
either.
No. I don't think you had a last name.
And he comes from, yes, he comes from Orendale.
Well, we'll leave the body with you then.
I will see to his, yes, cremation. You're right. That's what he preferred.
Well, we'll take the orb and the. What was the tome from? Was that from the
That's
town?
from the dude too. That's from the
Yeah.
tower. Right, Mike.
Signet ring.
Signet ring was from the tower.
I'll make sure this gets back to his family. He grabs the ring.
No.
Yes.
We know where he got that from. We were there.
Oh, you're his friends.
Yes,
Acquaintances.
we adventured. We were on. Briefly, we adventured together. We had some business that we were attending to, and these particular items were relevant to that.
His hand withdraws from the ring.
Yes. Well. May he rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a senseless way to go.
Quite.
Dan nods solidly.
Okay, let's head back to the inn.
Did you see the moss eater?
Yeah. It's clear that moss is not good.
As
I'd say if we don't do something about it, this whole city will probably die sooner than they should.
I'll take that at face value.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I don't know what we can do. Hard to educate an entire city.
Yes. You'd think seeing this moss eater would be enough warning that.
We'd have to make an example of him.
He's made an example of himself.
Not enough.
Shoveling
He's a
moss
spectacle,
into
not a
his
whore.
Have I seen him? Is he still on stage?
He has left his post.
I say,
You want to follow him?
I don't know to what end.
Super kind of.
Well, let's see what kind of man he
Example
is.
of him.
I don't know if fear is the way.
What is the way? You gonna eliminate all the moss?
If need be.
That's a hell of a task. I saw fields of it.
Yes. Who would know about this? Where does he even come from?
South. But I don't know if.
I think we need to head south.
I think if we find
And
the
find the
source,
source.
that will eliminate all the current moss.
We might learn more about it. And if it's supernatural nature, it wouldn't be unheard of.
I'm gonna try to follow the moss eater.
Okay. Well, he was gone when you recheck the side stage. So you need to figure out where he is first before you can follow him.
I'll ask around.
Okay. Most people are just, well, I don't know. I'm just I'm here to go see the lady or something like that.
Security.
We have some private rooms for our performers to rest and recharge. Yes, Devin should still be in.
Mind if we pay him a visit?
We normally don't allow that sort of thing unless you have a particular appointment or reason to speak with him. Normally we try to give them some respite from their audience.
I do have a reason, and I'll pull out 15 coins.
Says, yes, that is a reason. And he takes you straight to Devin's room. You go through a little back hallway. You see all the little celebrity doors here. He says, Desro is an interesting one for conversation if you have an appetite for it.
Perhaps.
Alright, well, first, your business with Devin. And he knocks on the door and says, Devin, some VIP guests for you this evening. Alright, gentlemen. And he opens the door and admits two of them.
I'm screwing in.
She's got a big pile of moss there.
Devin,
Does he have moss? Is he eating moss still?
No.
It's day job and night
I
job.
say, Devin, can you
Yeah,
hear us?
there's like a basin of water in front of him, and he looks like he just has slowly been supping from it. It's a fairly dark room. There's just like one solitary candle on his table. He's just kind of slumped in the chair, sipping, and he says, hello.
Hello, Devin. We are interested fans.
Oh, thank you.
We were curious. How are you feeling?
Oh, he runs his hands back through his little
Moss hair.
Yeah. And he says, well, it's energizing, if you can believe it. But not in the same way that a good night's rest will do your body good. It's like I don't need to sleep. I don't really need to eat much apart from the moss I do on stage, and I feel different. Not bad necessarily, but different. I feel I developed a tolerance for this stuff just
eating it with my family, and well, I make more money now than I ever would as a farm worker. I'll tell you that much. We live in the Middle District now, my family and I. Although my children and wife, they don't look at me the same way. You can feel some real sadness.
Is
in
he
that
like
state.
corpulent?
No.
Oh, he's thin.
Yeah, normal build.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
He's just blue and
Maybe
moss
his
hair.
stomach might be a little bloated.
Mhm.
I guess you could say, because it's not the most nutritious.
What about your senses, Devin? How's your sense of touch and
I'll
sight?
tell you, if you were speaking any quieter, I'd have to tell you both to speak up. It's like I'm always in the haze. Unless I'm out by the moss, then things are a bit clearer out there. But yeah, no, more and more I can barely see faces in the audience. It's all just kind of a vague ocean.
So that's sounds similar.
In
to
here,
what
I can hear you a bit better since we're in a confined space, you see.
Well, it must be no surprise to you that it's the moss that's done this to you.
Oh, I assumed there would be risks. That's why they come to see me. Most people aren't brave enough to take in this much of a strange plant into their bodies, but as I said, it is giving me an amazing living wage, more than I could have ever hoped for.
Have you seen a physician or a doctor?
I mean, everyone has their own opinion on this stuff, so I doubt the experts would have anything different to say. Dazero seems to think I'll be alright.
Well, having such a specific particular diet, it's usually advised to get some sort of opinion.
Well, I figure the way I'm going at it, I won't have to do this forever. Maybe just another couple months.
If you don't mind, my friend is a medical professional. If you'd be interested in a quick physical.
He says, I think I'm done performing for the day. Yes, that would be very kind of you, sir.
Do you have any abilities that support
Probably
this?
not. Just turn into like a gnat and go in his head or something.
And then grow into normal size. Whoa!
Well, that comes a little later. I don't want to do that here.
Say, well, I don't know what I can tell you. You're screwed. No. No, I was like, I don't know. I've been trying to investigate the moss myself, and I ate some and noticed some of the effects you'd mentioned, as well as like a deep craving for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, boy, I eat so much. I remember there was about a week or two ago, we closed shop for a couple days. They were cleaning or making way for a new exhibit or something, and since I didn't have to perform, I had to find loads of stuff to eat. It's what I've grown used to now.
Yes, well, we're trying to figure out.
I can't tell you the last time I've had something else for my food. It's got to have been over a month.
Good, man.
Well, I have to recommend. I cannot begrudge you your choice to eat the moss, but I must say that I don't have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, that's what my wife says to me, anyway.
Are you gonna examine him?
Whoa. How?
You're the doctor.
Yes,
What-
please,
what-
doctor.
What are your symptoms?
So you've
I'll start touching
Like-
it. Touching it.
his body temperature, you notice, is quite different from yours. You notice, lot cooler, maybe like 10 degrees or something like that.
Holy shit.
His teeth don't appear to be in very good health. Yeah, I mean, externally, the most dramatic thing is he's very blue looking. But apart from that, like, you know, his anatomy hasn't changed or anything, from what you can tell. It just, it's been bluified. Oh,
You feel very, very cool.
yeah, I noticed that. I need a heavy blanket when I leave this place, usually.
I must say it's not a good sign.
No, I know there are risks. I know there are risks. I tell you, he leans in. I get to go home with 40 coins today. 40 coins!
Yes. But one day, you may not go home at all.
We'll have to do it for the greater good.
What?
Say,
What?
there's a tavern in town that is serving this new moss-flavored wine, and it is quite the delicacy. I'd like to buy you a bottle.
Moss wine. Oh, I shouldn't be getting home, but a nightcap would do me well.
Stop by, have a quick drink, take the bottle home.
Oh, I accept your generous offer.
All right.
He composes himself. He rubs water over his forehead a little bit and says, "All right, let's be off."
All right.
You leave the gallery with Devin the moss-eating man.
Yep.
Okay. You accompanying them, Whitehorn?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not gonna like it.
You
I already know.
you feel a sense of unease as you grow closer to midnight, as if you haven't fulfilled something fully today.
I say, why don't you guys go on ahead? I'll meet up with you later.
All right.
I'll go into a corner and turn into a rat.
Okay.
And you immediately feel like a relief that yeah. Yeah, exactly.
My God.
Where did your friend go? Oh,
He's
yeah,
got
he
other
said-
business. to
that's
do.
right. He just mentioned. I'm sorry. I could use some wine.
So we'll start heading down the street until there's no one in sight.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit busier in and around the gallery. It's like a happening spot of the slums. But yeah, about 2 minutes later, you seem to have found an area where there are no onlookers. There's no country for old men.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm gonna quickly turn and bear hug him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to turn on personal gravity in the opposite direction. It's my belongings and anyone I hold hands with are also affected.
So you're going up with him?
We're going up.
Going up.
He's not gonna like the way down though.
I'm just gonna kill this guy? What's going on here?
For the greater good.
Alright.
He had a taste of blood
Oh shit, did he?
I didn't with you.
He did.
Couldn't stop
Yeah,
there.
I thought you were justifying it.
No.
Okay. What? Oh! Alright. You've left the Earth. What's happening? Do you know what's going on?
No.
You're over on tight.
Okay. So when we're about 150 feet up,
Okay.
I'll switch gravity back.
Oh!
Alright, then I'll push off of him. And I will make myself light. Oh!
Uh-oh.
That's snake eyes?
Dude, that's snake eyes.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What is this?
That's only a 5.
What does that mean?
That's up to you.
Doesn't work.
You are falling at normal gravitational velocity.
Okay. So when can I try it again?
Once you've calculating, it's a very strange feeling when it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say in desperation, you're able to restart the process with about 30 feet left between you and the earth. But it will be, this is an unprecedented speed, so we're going to do it at -1.
Would I not get the -1 if I made a portal loop instead?
Is that what you choose to do?
That would buy me some time.
I'm asking, what do you choose to do in this moment before I just answer mechanics? Just as Orion's falling.
No, we'll take the -1.
Alright.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Boom. So that's 14.
Okay.
Can't fuck up.
So you gave
Pump the
yourself.
brakes.
What's that?
Pump the brakes.
Yep. You land quicker than we'd wanted to, since your deceleration wasn't immediate.
Mhm.
But you do land without, massive damage. Say you take 1 damage from the shock absorption.
Okay.
And you see the splattered body of the blue man fairly close to you,
Okay.
just down the street.
I'll walk quickly away.
Okay. As you walk away, you see a man was walking towards the gallery,
Mm-hmm.
but pauses and turns towards you. He says, looks like people are clearing out tonight. Something happened?
There's a murder
You don't say.
of a mage.
Mage murdered at the gallery.
Yes.
I should have arrived early tonight.
Mm.
I too am a mage of some standards.
Oh.
You're in the presence of Dazro, cosmic juggler.
I've heard of you.
I'm honored. Say, you don't hail from these parts, do you, by any chance, good son?
No, I suppose you couldn't say that.
Phil,
Yes.
how's it going?
Dazro is
I have
PC.
a character.
Okay. Let's hear it.
His name is Durf. And he's a
It's
bard.
not even trying anymore.
No, I don't want to do. It'll be fun.
You say he's a bard?
He's a bard, yes.
Okay.
He's got fiery eyes, wild hair, traveling clothes, thin body, and he carries with him
Wait, what's his race?
human
What does he look like?
Fiery eyes.
fiery eyes. Not like actually on fire,
Okay.
but he's got wild hair. He wears traveling clothes with a thin body, and he carries pipes with him.
Alright.
Pipes?
Not bagpipes, but probably like
Right. Like a hand.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I don't have too much about him yet, though. I gotta think more on like a story.
Orion, while you've been on this earth,
Yeah.
whatever the longest journey you've taken from one place to the other,
Yeah.
Durf was there playing his happy pipes.
Wait, say that again.
The longest journey that Orion's made on this earth from one place to the other, he shared that road, he and whoever he was with Durf.
Oh my god.
And you remember his happy song.
Okay.
What was his longest road? That's real.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on it.
I was actually here
the whole time.
all along.
Crazy.
Oh my
Durf
god.
is
I-
you.
Durf is me. He is my copy.
He was your good side.
Yeah.
You physically split now. You've
Oh
gone
my
pure
God.
evil.
Oh man.
I don't think you want me to go pure evil.
You don't have to watch.
You just killed 2 men in cold blood.
For the greater good. Well, the first one was an accident.
That's
Second
what I'll
one was
say.
for the greater
First
good.
one was for the.
Greater good.
You've recently secured a arrangement at one of the finer hotels in town
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
be their entertainment and their main hall.
Yes.
Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me.
All right.
Good choice.
Well, perhaps we should walk and talk, discuss this event. I will share some interesting news with you if you could give me a bit more detail about what transpired at the gallery.
I suppose that can't hurt.
Perhaps not on the street, though.
No, it is getting late. Do you have a lodgings that you are staying at?
I do. Quite the nice lodgings, in fact.
Ah, in Uptown.
Yes.
Yes, I am comfortable in that district.
All right.
All right, with the rat in tow.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, what's your plan?
What's your red plan?
I probably just went like crawling around the city, looking for
Trouble.
I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe just kind of wandering. Did I see any other rats?
Mm-hmm.
I talk to them. I say, "Where's good to go?"
Well, they mention there's a few like foundations that have like some holes in them. There's some like basement stores where they like to eat grain, and if you're lucky, sometimes they have more fresh stuff down there. You seem to be talking a group that finds themselves culturally superior to the sewer rats. They don't like to mingle with sewer rats too much. Although some of them said that moss stuff isn't bad. And some of them have like blue gradient color in some of their furs.
You'll have to make an example.
I tell them I'd stay away from that moss if I were you. I don't think it's very good for you.
You dare tell us?
What did I say?
Super rat.
I don't know what to say.
They ask, how did you get so big? What do you eat?
Do they wonder why he has a big horn coming out of his head?
Maybe did that horn.
They're more concerned that you're just a bit bigger than a normal rat.
I'd say, well, just always been this way.
Oh, okay.
I don't eat much of anything.
Wow. They say, well, do you want to join us for supper?
Sure.
Okay. They take you to like the whole of a middle class house where, sure enough, you see there's a hole in some sneaky corner and they'll
Is that what you want?
I'm eating dinner with the rats.
commune with the rats.
Yeah, this is like turning into like an animated movie. You can just
Okay.
Yeah,
You overhear some voices while you're in there. When do you suppose Father will get home?
is this a rat or a human?
No, it's a human.
Okay. I see.
Don't worry about it, Cecilia. You should go to bed.
Are we like in a crawl space right now? We're not. We're hidden.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
You just kind of hear these voices vaguely. I'm just going to sweep the cellar. Then I'll be back upstairs.
You're about to get sweeps.
Are we in the cellar?
Mm-hmm.
I say,
You've had a few minutes to munch, and the other rats just continue munching away contentedly.
did you guys hear that? Is that a problem?
You can understand that what they're saying?
Yes.
Sometimes we can tell when they sound angry, but that's when we scram.
Well, I think she's about to come down here and
Oh.
clean.
Oh, rats! And they run away quickly.
It's like 5 of those west. Just to understand everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way that goes straight out
Yep.
of the house? Alright.
And just as quickly as you do that, this is a sweeping motion behind you. They say, "Wow, you were right. Thanks, stranger."
No problem. Thanks for dinner.
Yeah. Hey, let's show him the secret spot before he goes.
Secret spot.
Follow us.
Okay.
Alright. Such this great side quest.
Weird campaign we've got going on.
Taking quests from rats. It's gonna be great.
You get back to your inn. With Dazro.
Mm-hmm.
So, as to the events at the gallery, how did you describe them to the wizard?
The weightlifter, strong dwarf, was taking requests for things to lift, and my acquaintance Dahmer went
The
up
mage.
there. Yes, and the dwarf tried to lift him and struggled for some time, and then suddenly he launched him into the stone ceiling, and Dahmer went invisible for some reason, and then came crashing down to his death.
At this, he stops walking and then takes a moment to process it and then resumes his pace to catch up to you. Says, I think I've got it figured out.
Hmm?
Well, your friend was either trying to have some fun with Boris, or perhaps a bystander was.
Oh?
Boris is no quaffling dwarf. He knows his craft. If he had difficulty lifting your friend, and you have yet to describe him as a massive, corpulent brute of a man, then there was clearly some magical effect in place. Something amplifying his weight and then lifting, or I even dare say reversing for a brief moment.
That would seem logical. I didn't know Dahmer well, so he certainly could have abilities like that.
Yes. Ill-advised to put himself in such a position.
Quite. Or, as you say, someone could have...
More troubling. I hope they don't have similar designs on you if you were this man's friend.
Perhaps they'll spend a couple nights in the inn.
So you guys make it back into the inn. There's a bard here.
Is he spooning?
I don't know if he's spooning. Are you spooning?
What?
What?
Are you spooning?
What?
What the fuck?
Spoony
They
Bard!
don't know what spooning is.
Not spooning.
Spoony Bard, what's that from? That's
Final Fantasy 4.
you Spoony Bard. Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
insult from.
I see.
No, I'm not. I am piping. I got.
Piping up, piping
Is it
Piping
good?
It better be good. I wrote it myself.
Okay.
Is it good?
I don't know if that's how it works.
It's probably pretty good.
I hope it's good.
Okay.
Probably. Is
I
that
don't-
like what you do?
I'm a bard.
It is
I
your
make
life.
music for monies.
Do you got special abilities and for pipes?
Does it
Maybe.
sound like this?
What kind of pipes you got?
That's good.
The kind of pipes I got. The
all,
pipes.
All the pipes you
The
need.
pipes with which I courted my first love,
Oh.
Oh, God.
according to this document.
That's some very name of the wind shit right there.
Yeah. Every once in a while, between like my piping of like melodic tones, I sing some lyrics about a city falling from the sky.
Hmm.
You don't got much.
And you look like a fruitcake.
Pretty much. Well, I got like some worn like traveling clothes. My hair is all wild. I play on the fucking pipes.
He did make that GG guy.
GG guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Now you just need to take a big dump on the stage.
maybe
That'll
like that.
complete the performance.
Okay.
Play. I guess I play until I'm done playing.
Hmm.
And does anybody like throw me a coin?
No.
The Dazro does.
Oh, Dastro. Oh.
It's not a bad tune.
Thank you, good patron. Thank you. And I give a bow. Put my pipes in my pipe sack.
Oh, don't finish.
Oh, okay, and I pull it back out.
Dance.
Play on.
Okay, this one's been rolled a tune.
I just got here.
Okay. Okay, I play some older things. Some folk song.
Ancient Mangging tune. Something from the court of
Pipes
Azathoth.
of Azathoth. Excellent.
Alright. He says, there's something I would rather like to discuss with you, sir.
Discuss away.
He suggests that you two take a table. Okay. A server comes by. For you, young sir?
Why?
Alright, and Dazro orders the second. And he says, I too witnessed something this evening.
Oh.
Something extraordinary. My associate, recently departed, I presume, Devon, fell from the sky.
That's remarkable.
I would normally have rushed off to either find aid for him, perhaps alert the authorities, although such a thing is usually not worth the trouble. But a second sight that I saw, descending from the sky, more slowly, not perfectly controlled perhaps, was you.
Must be mistaken.
Perhaps. I've been known to put a bit of embellishment in my tales at times. But have you ever seen my craft?
No. I didn't get the chance to.
Okay. He puts his hands out like this.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a few balls going. He starts throwing them into the air. And then you see his hands make a different kind of motion for a moment. And then you see two portals, one above each hand, create a continual motion of the all the balls, and they're shooting through the portals. And the third one appears now up in like the middle to accelerate them. And you see in a wondrous pattern increasing amount of portals come down so that they're traveling through at ridiculously fast intervals.
That is quite impressive.
Says, thank you. I wonder if you yourself have any of this talent. I mean,
Why would you get that impression?
you have that look in your eyes. And by this point you've probably looked at his face.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to have a similar glitter in his eyes as well that you notice when looking at yourself in the mirror.
Just trying to think of how I'd react to the situation. Is he an enemy? A friend? Both?
You've been split this whole time.
I might have to split him.
You cast the split spell long ago.
You can split yourself. Run train on him.
That's true.
Start beating on him. Ah! There could be only one.
Alright.
I'm playing this.
I will also make a small portal.
He says, yes, I knew it.
I've never met another.
Fellow star spawn, as they call us. Or star mage, yes. One of the star magi. Dazro is my stage name. Allow me to properly introduce myself. Xander Centauri.
Orion.
Right. I've heard that name before.
In a good way or in a bad way?
What was your father's name?
Steven? Well, why would he have some weird star name?
Why wouldn't he?
He's my adopted father.
Oh.
He says,
Do you have a real starfighter?
I don't know.
It's like Star-Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan, if I were to say that your time on this earth, your documented time, has been something to the effect of 15 years, that be accurate?
Roughly.
Yes. It is possible that you are the boy Ryan that I once knew of, but I suppose there are possibilities. Chances of you being a different one almost impossibly slim. And he just looks forward now, lost in thought. He says, I may have known what the humans here would say who were your parents.
My adopted parents.
Yes, there was a time where I found a young lad who had similar capabilities such as myself, but it seemed that you had a good home and were well taken care of, and so I resumed my business and planned to return to come see you when you were older, but you were no longer there when I returned.
Well, then it is a chance encounter we have.
Yes. If you used your abilities to cause the death of Devon, I do not hold that against you, but I hope that it was for a good reason.
I'll say nothing.
Okay. He just has a sip of his drink and says, I am sorry for the loss of your companion, but was he your only friend upon the road?
He was not. My friend is out there in the city somewhere. I'm sure he'll return shortly.
The rats have taken you to the special place. You are uptown somewhere.
It's like some crucified cat or something like
Yeah, decaying flesh.
Yeah.
Nope. You're in town, in uptown. They've taken you through like a low stone fence into a lovely terraced garden area, and you go through some thickets and some bushes. It's very well kind of hidden away and obscure back here until you come up to a golden statue. It is of a large rat, and it's in just this little hollow area. There's like overgrown vines kind of above you, but there's just enough empty space in between them that like moonlight's just pouring down into here. And they say, isn't it beautiful?
It is remarkable. Do you know where it came from?
No. But we like to sleep here at night. Sometimes it's gone. When we wake up.
I'll try to inspect the statue closer.
Okay. Thomas's Legend of the Golden Ring.
I see.
He is the golden.
Is it here every night?
You're like the messianic figure. These rats. And you turn into a man before their eyes.
Stomp upon their skulls.
Wonderful.
Okay. What did you ask them?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying. Oh yeah. Is it here every night?
No. Sometimes it's gone, but we keep coming back to the spot because even if it's gone for a long time, it always comes back.
I'm trying to if I can enjoy this tell if
You could turn into like a little mosquito and just sit on it, so you can be teleported to another dimension with
maybe
it.
I could turn into chewing gum and just stick to it.
There you go.
I can discern realities. I'd like to closely. It says situation or person.
This is a situation.
Alright.
Who's really in control?
That'd be an
The
interesting
rat
question.
guy.
11. Got a bunch of questions. I say, what should I be on?
Who's really?
I don't know if these questions apply.
They always do. What's about to happen?
This statue
Something will
bites you. Yeah. What here is not what it appears to be.
There you go.
Okay. I'll tell you, you get no strange sensation from your rat buddies. They seem to be rats through and through. This statue seems to be emitting a tremendous amount of energy, like a warmth. It feels very wholesome. How close you are to it. So you get the feeling that there's something very special about this statue.
Say, what here is useful or valuable to me?
The statue is of immense value to you.
I should have seen that going. And what is about to happen?
Golden question.
You feel like you could never forgive yourself for leaving this little grotto without first touching the statue. It would haunt you, at the very least. But it doesn't feel right to touch it as a rat. You wish to put your own...
I withdraw my paw. No. I wish I had Chimera so I could have just a human hand.
Oh my god.
God, that would be horrific.
A rat with human hands.
Oh my god.
That I'd like to say that's possible.
With Chimera.
With Chimera, yeah.
Oh, is that what you get?
Oh, it's a special ability. I don't have it yet.
Okay.
So I'll be like,
You could attempt to do it now without the ability. At like a
Oh god.
-2.
It's actually like I'm actually aiming to fail a roll or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I will simply become man-shaped.
Okay. It's very crowded in the grotto, but you're able to do so. The rats flee at this.
And I grasp the rat.
Be the rat.
Name a body part.
Uh-oh.
Hands.
It's done. Okay. You're wearing some kind of golden fleeced jerkin on your pants and chest. It's the most magnificent piece of armor you've ever felt. It feels completely weightless, but provides 3 armor.
Wow.
And makes you very charismatic, to the effect that you gain 1 charisma.
Wow.
Your hands are rat-like.
Oh god. You think that would affect the charisma?
Yeah, actually, your charisma's balanced while the rat hands show. If you conceal them,
Can you grab anything anymore?
you're
Are they? How big are they? Did they just look rat-like, but they're still
they're normal.
human sized?
They're normal, but if you think of what Radigan's hands, his paws would look like, that is what
I
you
can kind
have
of picture
full size.
slightly shrunken, misshapen hands.
Yeah, with long, curvy nails, and not the best manual dexterity. And you feel a voice in your head saying, "Our arrangement is done for now. You may live your life freely."
The rat.
Did you Google Radigan?
Yeah. I'm slowly becoming more and more rat, evil and human.
Yeah, just the wrong direction.
To make that clear, you have
But it's a nice try.
Raiment of the Rat God as your new armor.
You've been chosen.
Yep.
Could very easily said head.
What did you say?
Could have said head.
That would have been amazing. That would be, you wear a mask for the rest of your days.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you no longer must serve your rat quota.
Nice.
You're at peace.
Your hands are taking
You
care of
said
that.
hands.
The rat god spared me my deal with that.
I don't know if it's better.
Yeah, it was very.
The rat.
Just changed
It was
form.
not even that inconvenient, but
The rat statue has lost its luster, and in fact, you see it's like decaying rapidly in front of you.
I feel bad for the rats, but
You are the living rat.
I'm the living rat. I'll
Their
turn.
envoy
Yeah.
among the
You don't
larger
see,
people.
You don't see how you're going to get out of here unless you go back into a smaller form.
I become rat again.
Does he have yeah,
It's
that's
like
good.
even if I tried to get him to say it, I'm not really worth that. I
Perfect.
become.
A rat again.
I'm kidding.
Does he have to roll now for rat?
Yes.
Oh wow, whoa, that's a new thing.
Actually, no. No, the part of the fleece of the rat god, or the rat god's raiments, you don't have to roll for that. Do you want to make your way back to civilization now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better
Assuming
keep
you
your
want
hands
to
in
go.
your pocket.
Wait, hold on, let me think. So what was it? There was the armor effect. Oh yeah, the armor, the charisma when my hands are tucked.
Yeah. And
Plus
if you
one
still
tucked.
if you still have -2 Constitution, you're back to 0. You fully conquered your addiction. I know for a while I had you at -2.
Yeah, I was at. Oh, I thought I was at -1 for
Oh,
con.
-1. Okay,
Yeah.
then go back to neutral for your Constitution.
Okay. Rat hands.
I mean, I guess out of all the body parts to choose,
That wasn't terrible.
feet probably would have been better, but I don't know how rat feet would.
I don't know
work.
how that
And you
works.
might not be able to walk very well or something. Yeah, all in all, it seemed like an okay
I mean,
choice.
your manual dexterity as a human is never going to be great anymore.
Like, what if I would have said like chest?
The rat
Big
torso.
hairy rat
I
chest.
think you'd be kind of disproportionate.
Yeah,
like
you
you kind
would.
of fold in on yourself a little bit. And it's not. I think
take
you
off
spoke.
my shirt and I have just like a rat belly.
Yeah.
Like
Like
eight
a hunchback.
Sadly, like -10 charisma.
Anyone who holds that.
Alright, so while you're thinking about Xander Centauri's question to you, your friend re-enters the.
I'll re-enter in human form.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And I'll tuck my hands.
Tuck him in good.
He says, it is a dangerous time, though, for our race, one might say.
Well aware.
You've encountered the cult of Nod.
I killed my parents.
God, he says, I had a suspicion, but you've confirmed it. I knew of one other of our kind.
Oh?
The cult has slain him and harvested his body.
Ew.
They seem to have a fixation on acquiring our flesh.
Aren't you worried about drawing attention to yourself?
I feel that a fool of a mage who turns tricks for coins will not be where they search, but I've taken an adaptive strategy. I don't stay the same for too long. I was hoping to perhaps do something about them someday. If I could assemble a team of warriors or magi, perhaps. I know something about their plans, and it doesn't sit well with me.
I am torn between courage and cowardice.
I think that is something that is common of our people, for I have also employed a method that I am unsure of its results. Certainly not a valiant option, but it may end up ruling the day, given enough time.
Well, you don't know of any cultists in the city, do you?
I believe that that this particular town is free of any cultists at the moment. But that estimation changes each and every day as long as we keep our eyes open. Your friend?
Yes. Wayne.
Yes. Nice. Who's your friend here?
My name is Xander. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He sees that you're reluctant to extend your hand and says, I take no offense. It is a strange
None intended.
Yes.
That is a radiant.
Oh, this old thing.
Xander doubles it and says, what is that made out of? Mithril?
I'm not sure.
Positively sparkles.
Did you steal it?
Feels great. I found it.
He says that if I could imagine a more conspicuous thing to wear, I could not. That is truly remarkable attire that you have, sir.
It's such a finely made thing. I could not hide it. It needs to be seen.
Bard.
Well, I stop playing and look at him.
Compose a ballad of this man's fine array.
Okay,
Surely it is worthy of song.
I don't know, can you describe it? He's got like golden pants and golden fleece
It's like
vest or something.
it's like a nice. It's reminiscent of like a fleece vest and like just nice form-fitting pants run down to his feet, and it looks just impeccably well made, and it just positively glitters with an almost gold-like quality. It's not like a complete shine, but
Okay, I give a thoughtful tap on my pipes and I say, "Do you want a song now or later?"
No! No, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
He requested it.
I look to him expectantly.
he says, "Well, I don't want to rush anything."
I look up like expecting them.
Okay. I don't know if there's like a performance like
No, you actually have to do it, Phil.
I can't sing.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
right.
like- I don't have pipes with me. I forgot them.
You got pipes in your throat. Use them.
So yeah, I say, you know what? I'll actually get to that now. But first, I think I have to know a little bit more about the man wearing it.
I open the book.
He's a rad bastard, that's for sure.
You take that back.
There's,
I say before I begin, I have to know: are you the two that I've been hearing about
No.
from the fallen city?
oh, yes.
City.
The realm of the pious
What have you
is what
heard?
it's called now.
Is it?
A place brooding with fanatics and pilgrims, worshippers. Quite a sightseeing place now.
Well, we paid a visit.
I've been searching after only tales to compose a song. You've heard a bit of it tonight.
Well, these two seem to produce tales wherever they travel.
Yes, I've been following them.
What?
Say
what?
Make him really light.
I didn't mean it that way.
I've been following.
I've been looking for more information on the tale of the fallen city.
The tale of the fall.
Well, then perhaps you have found the right people.
It's my goal to make great songs that will be sang for generations to come about the great histories.
What have you heard so far? Do you know?
Yeah, what have you heard?
I heard a druid and a mystic man and an evil paladin
Yeah, well, you got that right.
sank the city from the sky.
Well, that's a little. I mean, I guess.
So, are
The long and short of it.
like, I guess that is true. Oh well. So people think we sank the city?
I mean, we were trying to save the city.
Yeah. It was not us
Yeah,
who.
we didn't lift it up in the first place.
Well,
Oh, we did bring it down.
Well,
Not
the evil
intentionally.
paladin did that.
That's true. He struck it.
He struck the demon.
He struck it down.
I say
He leans in at you at this and he says, I always wondered if there was a star mage associated with that, which the rumors seem to be confirmed.
Yes.
If that was your own manipulation, but I see that it was not.
That would be a powerful manipulation.
Yes.
I have been trying to strengthen my art, but it has not grown to that point as of yet.
But can you do this? And I'll split into 2 copies.
Oh, the duplication
What?
technique. Yeah.
You're like,
You've never seen me do this before.
Orion?
Yes.
Oh my!
Which one is this?
Both of them.
I say,
Make it real creaking.
what's happening?
Oh, that is beyond my mastery. Although I've specifically emphasized trying to maintain a large amount of portals all at once without distraction.
That is impressive as well.
There are different schools of channeling our art, although they have been lost from what I understand. It would be good to attempt to restore the school someday.
Well, perhaps we could learn from each other.
Yes.
I'll-
What do you all make of this this moss phenomenon?
Well, it's certainly unnatural.
It deserves to have songs written about it.
It's
I
not
agree.
good. I would see it vanquished if possible.
Ooh.
You think?
Poisons the people.
If you allow me to accompany you, I could be of great help. And I could compose a song to quell these rumors of your wrongdoing at the falling of the city. If truly you could tell me the real tale.
Well, if your mission is to bring everyone up to speed on this whole moss issue, bards are good at disseminating that message.
People trust me.
What is your name, good bard?
Durf. Durf. Just Durf.
Just like Dirk. People trust you, Dirk.
Mother gave you that name?
Are we speaking frankly?
Always.
Then I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my charming and open move. When I speak frankly, I can ask somebody. I can ask their player a question from the list below, and they must answer truthfully. And then they can ask me a question from the list below too, which I have to answer truthfully.
I'll ask.
Okay. What do you most desire?
What do I most
Character?
desire?
Yeah.
Boy, that is a question.
Death to all earth.
The advancement of mankind.
Very altruistic.
On the bottom left, there's a list of questions for
Who do you serve? Better answer me. Alright, what do you most desire?
I most desire to write works that will be remembered throughout the ages about great deeds happening in our time.
Chronicler.
Can you?
Yes, that's my go. I wish to be called a
The
chronicler.
chronicler.
Right now, the greatest rumors are surrounding the city and also this moss, I suppose.
There is also a king's treasure was stolen.
Oh yes,
The treasure of a single king.
that Magi made off with it. Warlock would be a better name for him.
Oh?
Oh yes,
Do you know what the treasure was?
yes. Although I do not quite know the identity of the thief.
What was the treasure?
Treasure was something called the Dragon Stone. It channels the inner energy of the holder to produce special fire-like abilities. But most importantly, it allows one to transport at will to and from the plane, mythical, because I suppose it hasn't been proved yet, except whoever holds the Dragon Stone, the plane of dragons.
Sounds pretty cool.
Do you know what the king was offering for it?
The Duke, or pardon,
It was the Duke, yeah.
The Archduke.
Nope.
Archduke.
Duke or a Duke? Duchess.
Duchess.
I have to take a look at that orb.
I bet my little
Duchess
statue
Matilda.
from Tupac.
Duchess Matilda had the item in the royal treasury, completely unaware of its potency and effects and history, till it was too late. The object was stolen. She has been appraised of the situation and is now attempting to retrieve it back, but therein lies the difficulty.
Well, you know, we paid a visit to the warlock.
You had an encounter with him.
We didn't see any dragonstone.
Perhaps he had it tucked away on his person.
Perhaps.
Or perhaps the stone can be imbued into a very person's essence.
Well, then it is lost.
I would like to ask you.
Where is the warlock now?
He disappeared.
Perhaps spirited away to the plane of the dragons.
Perhaps.
You must have forced him into a corner, I would expect.
Well, we surprised him.
Well, that was well done, but I wonder when he will be inclined to return.
I'm
Give us
sure
the
he will.
opportunity. You wish to ask
Oh,
Xander Centauri a question?
no, you as the DM.
Oh, okay.
Would this count as like something I could know about with my bardic lore here?
Let's take a look.
As far as like what I have to, it's like if I first time I encounter an item, I could ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'm not really encountering it, just knowing about hearing.
Yeah, I would allow that.
Okay, cool. I guess relating to my bardic lore specialty of grand histories of the known world.
Okay.
Where was who or where was this stone created?
The dragon stone?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's
some lore right
just
there.
automatic, right?
Yeah, just like
That's some lore.
The GM may then I can ask the GM any one question about it. The GM will answer me truthfully.
Okay.
Then I can
Wherever he says, we're gonna immediately go.
Then the GM may ask you what tale, song, or legend I heard it from.
I'm telling you now, wherever he says, that's where we're going.
Alright. The dragon stone, you believe, is connected to the tale of the seven stones.
Ooh, the tale
That
of
were-
the seven stones.
That were all part of the crown of the Titan who took place in shaping this world. And when his work was finished, he decided to place each stone in a different part of the earth, content with its creation, and each stone was intended to govern and bring life force to that different part of the world. Ultimately, they were either stolen, lost, possibly destroyed by various thieves, rogues, and heroes and villains of legend. And yes, the dragon stone, as of particular interest to you, was said to have been taken by a great warrior in order to slay a dragon, and it is rumored that he in fact became the greatest of dragons, whose name has been forgotten, but is the ruler of the mythical plane where the most powerful of their race dwell.
I recite a little bit of that tale to you guys. I mentioned, it reminds me of the tale of the seven stones.
Well, he didn't actually mention a single location, so we can't go anywhere.
No, okay. I did say who or where. So just to qualify.
The hero's name was it's Cord.
Cord.
Yeah.
Interesting story.
Not very helpful, but
Doesn't really help us.
I did remember it,
Hmm.
and it is one of the greatest tales of all time.
At this, Xander disrupts his hands and says, and yet all these fantastic items and powerful objects, they could be but memories in relation to the importance of this invasive plant that now grows in all sites.
Indeed. Do you know anything about that part?
Yeah, bard.
You heard anything about the moss?
Doof.
Oh no, I'm actually. I've talked to a couple other wandering musicians, and I mean, a tale on the road is just probably not much more than you guys know.
Wow.
It is a rather new development, so I'm sure there is not many great stories about it.
Well, it likely comes from the south.
I had been wondering.
I suppose that's where we'll have to make our way.
Yes.
You'd make a great tale.
So
Wow. Golk walks in.
Motherfucking no.
He never leaves.
That is a nice jacket you have. Holy smokes.
Thank you.
Sell it to him.
I would make you an offer, yes.
20,000.
Is this does this have a name? Jacket of the Golden Sheep?
I do not know what to call it. So it's very remarkable. I don't know if I could bear to part with it.
30,000. 30,000.
Ooh.
That's what, how,
30,000.
that's like more gold than like comprises the jacket.
But it's not about just the gold content.
I'd meet you at 12.
12,000.
You shyster.
No, 12,000.
When are you gonna have 12,000 gold in your life?
That's a remarkable sum.
That's nothing.
Oh my.
And we looked at what you wear. 24,000.
Looks good. This is a wondrous garb.
I've never heard of the like.
I could max out at 15.
Yeah.
How can you still be thinking about this deal?
I go to
Best deal
I
in
go
the
to like I kind of feel it.
With
Think
your
about
rat
taking
hand?
it off. Yeah.
Oh god.
Your rat hand is visible now. Ooh. Yeah. What's that? Rash?
Rash again.
Yeah. I hate to say that this garb came at a price.
It's not a good selling point, Thomas.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm
Why would
impressed.
you say this?
He's more like
I'm simply explaining this.
It's a downside to him buying it.
It was I paid the price.
Maybe it's an upside. Maybe
I
he
paid
likes
the
that.
price.
But he doesn't know that.
I'm telling you this.
Well, for all he knows, when you put it on, you get rat hands.
Well, I'm explaining it right now.
Okay. Tell all.
I just say, yeah, I received this garb, but the cost of the gift was these hands.
It changed you.
Yes.
Oh.
It's magical.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, I don't think
20,000.
I believe it's a permanent. Well,
You
that's
see, try to-
actually I haven't tried
let
taking
me-
it off.
let me
Let's see
put
what
it on.
happens.
Let's see what happens.
I'll take it off. Take off the pants.
In the pants.
Yeah.
no
Mhm.
pants.
Right. He gives you like a leather coat to wear for modesty.
Do I still have my old clothes?
Yeah.
Alright.
You can put your old clothes on.
Yeah.
You give Golk the jacket.
Do my hands remain?
Mm-hmm.
See, I've already paid the price.
What if somebody else puts it on? Is it just a rat hand to give her?
Go, are you interested?
Let me try it on.
Alright.
Ooh, oh, he puts it on. Oh, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
He puts on the trousers, and like it seems like it fits him pretty well, even though you guys are completely different sizes.
Now tell me that's not worth 20,000.
To own that
What a
garment,
point.
to own that garment with regular hands.
Yeah.
That's
A prize
incredible.
indeed.
Okay, I can agree to that price, but
But
I can't pay it all at once.
How much can you pay now?
Right now, I can give you the 15,000.
okay.
5,000. It's gonna be a little while Gonna need to do some more business. But I promise you I'm good for it. Listen, interesting stuff follows you guys, so I'll never be too far away. I'm willing to base my operations on where you guys are heading, so I can get you back that money. Give me a month's time at the most.
It's good to know I'm not
You've,
crazy in my investment. Following you guys.
Pretty damn good.
You've been a good business. You've been honorable in business before, Gulf.
I feel like a god wearing this.
You look
I know.
Okay.
I know. I do not sell it lightly, but I believe we can do much good with the gold. More than I could do with that garment. So
deal.
I accept. I'll
Then
shake
shake
with- I'll
hand,
shake
rat and dwarf.
that hand.
Alright. Golka says, right back with your money. Comes back with a war chest. And he just kind of puts it on your table and says, it's all there.
I flip it up with my right hand and
It's just the most immaculately stacked chest you've ever seen. Like, it's just, these coins are in nice cylinders, 1,000 each, 2 rows of 5. The chest, in fact, might be magical that it can actually have that many coins stacked on top of each other.
All right.
well,
How much does the ship cost?
A boat?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. A barge is 150 coins. A riverboat is 150.
To buy?
Yep. A merchant ship is 5,000, and a warship is 20,000.
We could have a
Fucking warship.
we could wage war on this moss.
Damn.
This moss will prove no. Oh, man,
How long do you think until you get the gold?
Like I said, give me up to 30 days, but depending on where you go, where you are at the time, and where I need to be in order to not lose sight of you guys, that will affect how fast I can make that money back. For instance, staying in a place like this shouldn't take me a whole month. If you guys are spelunking in some place like the Cave of Horrors anytime soon, that's going to take me longer to find customers.
Well. Alright, well, we're planning on heading south.
There's a lot of civilization down that way. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
We either buy a ship.
What are we doing with the ship?
What?
Like,
What
what's our
indeed?
use for a ship?
Well, that lets us go on the waterways rather than on land. Ships are useful, man.
Yeah, I could see that.
We
Yes,
could go across the ocean or something.
we could.
So we could
Move
buy
goods.
a really nice regular ship now, or we can wait things out
Yep.
and buy a warship in a while. And have no money left over.
I don't know if I think I'm leaning towards the merchant ship.
Yeah.
That's just good
Warship
for
draws
transportation.
a lot of attention.
Yeah, it's good for transportation, good for moving stuff around.
Because warship, we need a hell of a crew.
It's a place to stay. Yeah, the warship, we need a crew. We couldn't pay
we
them
don't
anyway.
have any money.
And then everywhere we go, people are gonna like think we're pirates.
Right.
Which is the only viable.
How far are we from the ocean?
About a 3 days journey.
Okay. Gulf, do you know any cities?
Oh yeah, Port Agrin.
Did they any boat makers there?
Oh, they
I
have
don't
one of
think
the
so.
finest dry docks in the land.
I think we should set out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a fine idea.
What a tale this
And then we'll get our boat, start heading south on the ocean along the coast, see how the moss develops.
You know what? I have quite an idea. With the rest of our money,
Mm-hmm.
why don't we buy something to fill the ship with? We transport it down there and sell it for a profit.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, that's the kind of enterprise that I'm usually involved with. Glad to see you've got your business caps on.
Yes. Well, you've given us the capital to begin. Well, it
Two
was
of
a
us.
fair trade.
Two of us were going to be
Hard fought.
okay.
Yeah. I think a bard would be good company for a journey like that.
Doof?
Oh, Durf? I mean,
I'm most certainly coming with. I give a few like.
you are going to
reasonable
need to
pipes.
recruit some other fellows to handle the droll
We'll need
operations.
a
Do
captain.
you know
and
much
some
about...
Ship army at Milwaukee. About what?
about running a ship,
Why? There's
swabbing the decks,
many a song
hoisting the
sang
jacks.
upon the seas of
No, I figured
big man and seas.
this guy could help you find that kind of talent once you get into porting. Bards can recruit quite well.
Well, people.
We can't pay much.
I have no needs.
Oh, okay. It's
we
got
have
no
no-
needs. It's got no needs.
You saw us take this like huge chest, like, hey, we can't really pay you.
It's got no needs
Yeah.
though.
I'm welcome in any town.
Xander's been silent for a while and says, "Some time at the high seas could give us some distance between the pursuit of the cult of Nod and allow us to instruct each other in what we know.
Well,
If you would have me, I would accompany you, alright.
You're welcome. Like I said, I think we can teach each other some things.
And since you are, I'm not sure exactly the precise nature of our relation, you are one of the closest things I have to kin on this earth, so.
I suppose so.
Right.
Then we set out tomorrow.
Yes.
We should get horses.
And gloves.
Right.
Yes. I was being optimistic. The horses will make it a 3-day ride. At my leisurely wagon's pace, it would probably drag closer to 5 or 6.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah.
I lied when I said I needed nothing. I would need a horse.
No, you said what you said, so you're on your own, man.
You have to Daniel Day-Lewis run while everyone else is on. Yeah.
We will find you transportation.
For sure. I'm lightweight.
Well,
for this opportunity.
We'll meet you at the stables tomorrow.
Good. I'll be writing that song about that vest after all.
I will tender my resignation to the gallery.
They'll have it's a rough night for them.
Yeah.
Well, the weightlifter's definitely gone.
Well, who else is gone?
Hurt the moss eater died.
You
And
killed
he's
him.
quitting.
Gallery's
All the
going
bad
under.
stuff that could happen.
All the maybe Beatrice will be coming with you guys.
Oh boy.
She can run conversations.
Yeah, in Volkswagen, 10 coins.
Coins. That's how you gotta earn the rest of her money.
It'll be like the
That
chick from Firefly.
She does have 2 heads though.
Yep.
Works twice as fast.
Alright.
Oh. Yes. Till the morning then. Oh, it feels like I've got lots to do tonight before that morning.
I see. Let's.
I'll take the whole chest and I'll shrink it.
Oh, your bank account.
Yeah. I'm not letting it
I
out
guess
of my
carrying
pocket.
money won't be a concern.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to steal this from me?
Yeah.
This little toy chest.
A chest full of gold. You know how heavy
Oh, it's
that
perfect.
chest
Pretty
It's
heavy.
like, you know, it's so inconspicuous. You're
Yeah.
not a target, but then when you need to, you're like, here's your fucking money.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Use that as a boat anchor.
Alright.
No.
Where do each of you rest this evening?
In my room.
I have a good idea for
Yeah.
2 of you.
It's more about doof.
Is this okay? One of my human thing says when I first enter a civilized settlement, someone who respects the custom of hospitality and minstrels will take you in as their guest. So there's somebody in here
Oh.
to guest of.
Okay. Yes. Lady Priscilla insists that you be her guest.
Oh, and I oblige.
She is a heavy-set older woman,
And I oblige.
but not without her charm.
Okay.
Although the air around her is heavily perfumed.
Well, I pipe her to sleep.
I will take that. I understand.
No morning.
You do just that. That was what she was wanting from you, but she didn't even have to ask for it. That's great. Well, you're a little exhausted. You did have a very
God damn it, Phil.
I mean, it was amazing. No hesitation.
No,
Just
no.
keep doing what he had to do.
What he had to do.
We all knew the implications, but he just. That was good.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh shit.
That was funny straight, but
Yeah. It's the best way.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah. I pull out.
I fight for his sleeve and get on with my night.
Okay. In the morning, she gives you a lovely scarf
oh,
as a memento.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's like a nice turquoise color. It's very flamboyant.
It's my color.
Mm-hmm.
I've only had slave traveling clothes till now, so it's perfect.
You guys meet back at the inn or the stables?
We're gonna be meeting. Well, you wanted to buy gloves.
Oh, yeah.
So you could
I'll
stop
find
off.
some gloves. I can afford some like really
There's
nice.
a tailor very close to where your hotel is.
Good. I'll go in and request some like leather gloves.
Some rats.
Give me- Do you like show him what he needs to work with?
Yeah,
Or-
I'll let him know. It's like I have a little bit of a hand problem. I'd like something to cover him up.
He says, "Wow, I've never seen anything like that before. Were you hit with a curse or?"
Of sorts. Yes.
Oh, I mean, yes, I could get you some oversized leather gloves. They would certainly cover that. But if you want something more contoured, I could do a custom order.
Do you have something that I could try on?
Oh, well, I mean, it would take some time.
How much?
Oh, I could probably take your measurements, have it done in a day or two.
Are we all together right now?
I am with you.
What was our time here? Were we planning on leaving today?
We're on our way to the stables.
Are there no pre-made gloves?
No, I can certainly get you some oversized leather gloves. I was just trying to.
Oh yeah, for the tailor made.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with the oversized for now.
All right. This will be a coin.
We can buy some better ones in Port Agron.
This will serve for now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can conceal your hand, so you're back up to neutral, or no, you're back up to +1 charisma now. Oh no, you don't
He
have the
doesn't
jacket.
have it. Yeah.
Okay,
No, I
it's
lost
just
it.
neutralized.
Then you're always -1 charisma unless you have your hands covered, and you're neutral. Okay. Stables.
Yep.
That would have been nice. I was gonna have 4 armor,
It would have been nice.
but this is way nicer.
I wasn't going to tell you this until it came up, but you don't retain 100% of that armor when you shapeshift. It's more of like it would have protected you very well when you were in your human form, but I
Okay.
imagine you wouldn't have fought too much. So.
Yeah.
Selling it was something I didn't expect, but ultimately I think could work out well for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't show up.
It's such a
Thing is
big
amazing.
sum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's such
No,
a
there's
big
very few
sum.
merchants that can deal with that kind
Yeah.
of cash that quickly.
No, I saw that opportunity. I was like, we can do a lot more with this gold than
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do with this armor.
Yeah. Was a one of a kind item though.
Yeah.
But you'll be reminded of
The
it.
airship will be one of a kind.
I
too.
live with the reminder of it. I can always remember. It's like, oh, remember that time I had that armor.
Rat times.
Yeah.
Even after we've long gambled this
You
money
don't. You
away.
don't have to live as a rat. So that's
Alright.
fine.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
What was the first person?
Ryan Richard Stables. You have arrived.
Okay.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
He wears a big straw hat, but it looks like his beasts are very fine specimens. He says, "Oh, what can I do for you today?"
We'll be needing 4 horses for a 3-day ride to Port Agron.
Well, the way you talk about your business means or suggests that you do not wish to purchase them permanently.
I am prepared to do so if that's what it takes.
Well, I mean, it's just a matter of retrieving them from Port Agrin is something we'd have to work out. Otherwise, they're yours for whatever you wish to use them for.
We won't really need them other than for the ship. So
We're heading to a
if
port.
it could be
You
enraged.
understand?
It could be. I have one of my my employees ride with you, and once you've made it safe to your destination, he returns back, and we go our separate ways with the horses.
Very well.
Oh, you'll save yourself some money. 4 horses, 4 days. Alright. That'll be 100 coins all told. For the saddles, provisions needed for the horses for a time such as that, and
I
for the way
think,
back,
What if
and for the rental charge.
what if there were 2 less horses?
2 horses?
2 less horses.
So 2 horses.
So 2 horses.
Oh, yes. That would be 60 coins.
You want to double up? It's a lot of strain on the horses.
I could be a horse.
True.
You what?
True, and then someone could ride on you.
Yeah, I could be a horse. And one person rides on me. That takes care of 2 of us.
Do you say this in front of Richard?
I suppose. kind of. I can't remember if I
Yeah,
can.
he's like raising his
Yeah.
eyebrows.
I could be a wild.
Alright, I don't want to hear it.
Very well.
Alright.
2 horses.
Okay. Well, you have my price. Sounds like you still want a 3rd saddle.
Yeah, I see this.
Yep. I'll throw it in. 60 coins.
I'll pay it.
Okay. You've given 2 horses, 3 saddles, plenty of feed, and all the nice equipment. And then Timothy, his employee, will ride with you. And he says he will take them back off your hands once you've made it into Port Agrin and have unloaded your goods.
Okay. I assume Doof is here.
He is.
And Xander.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're all set.
And Golf arrives.
Ah.
Gulk. You have our money already.
It's full rat.
Oh, no. I'm heading to Port Agrin too.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
We can form a happy little convoy here.
Ah, yes.
But I thought that you couldn't keep up.
Oh no, with all of you free of my beasts here, we can make quite an excellent pace. But yes, if you arrive a day or 2 ahead of us, that is your business.
Well, let's depart.
Okay.
I become horse shaped, maybe.
Rat horse hybrid.
Yeah. It's good.
Right hands.
8. That's
friendly.
That's enough.
2 whole.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll put the saddle on him.
Saddle him.
Saddle him up
Timothy
and
assists
ride.
you. Just put it on.
I'm gonna ride that man.
And he also he says it looks like you might need a little help mounting.
Think I need help mounting my friend?
He just nods and says, "Sorry, I asked." And he gets back on his horse.
I get on a separate horse.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Yes, I mount.
Okay.
Okay,
I hate to ask, but do I have hooves or?
you do it for
Okay, thank God.
That would make
Rat
you a
feet.
Very ineffective.
Yeah.
We'd have to put you down.
And you guys set out from the town
Yeah.
with all sorts of things buzzing in your head about what Xander has spoken of, recent events, a quest and a plan with a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Cash in hand.
Gonna be piping on the high seas.
Alright. And we will see where that leads us in the next session. I've exhausted my vocal tone for this for now, so.
Mm-hmm.
I've exhausted all my abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you develop all of your
Oh shit.
what do they call them? Not
What are
triggers.
they called?
Flags.
Yeah, yeah. Did you get some plagues?
What's the base of those? They're like something that
Other people have to trigger
yeah.
based on your character.
Hmm.
I have to rework mine because no one's ever going to do it.
Convince you to do something you shouldn't.
Yeah, it should be the opposite. convince me to not do something I shouldn't.
Right, because you're more inclined to be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come up with something.
Did we learn something new and important about the world? I mean, I learned there's another Star Mage.
You guys learned about the dragon stone.
Oh, and we learned the Dragon
And
Stone.
the tale of
Isn't-
seven
I thought
stones.
the orb is. Did we
No.
already have it?
And that's not it. I have to look at it while we're on the way. But
The
yeah,
Dragon
we learned a
Stone.
couple new things, so it's probably good.
Ooh. Should we ever discuss news on this podcast?
Nobody ever watches this
Okay.
far.
There's 19 people dead in Manchester.
I heard, yeah.
So,
For what?
a nail bomb. It's like something Gug would.
A nail? Did you say
Nail
M or
Nail. Yeah, like.
It's from some sort of game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Dead Rising thing or
Yeah.
something. Did we overcome a notable monster enemy? Dahmer.
I'd say no.
Okay. Did we loot a memorable treasure?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
it
did.
was your ticket to wealth.
Yep. Okay.
Ticket to ride.
Nope, you went down an interesting path that I had no idea you'd find such a remarkable thing, but it was very Dungeon World-esque, that little turn.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Did I keep dangerous things away from those who would abuse them? No. I've never ticked this, and I probably never will. I should change my drive. Set up and trigger a crazy chain of events. I'm much more likely to do.
It's majorly
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay. It's a nice idea.
What about learn something? Isn't that one of them?
No.
Learn something
We
important.
learned something new and important about the world.
Yeah.
We did that.
Okay.
And I don't think any flags were hit. No. I have to erase Dahmer's stupid flag.
I think
You
Orion.
erased.
I erased Dahmer. God, that is the best death ever.
I might need some more bonds. I've literally got one. I think Orion is the danger.
We're done with bonds.
Oh, we're not even doing
We're
those.
doing flags.
Yeah, no one. I don't think
You
anyone.
have the bonds that have held your party
They're
together.
wrong,
are
broken.
gone. Yeah. Now you just seek to trigger.
Try to kill him and do something that damages nature. For me, the easy solution comes at the expense of others. That never happened.
No.
One of your flags should be convince me not to kill Phil's character.
That would,
Like it triggered that.
the problem is, like, I never consult anybody about anything. I just do stuff.
it.
You don't get a chance to convince me about anything.
You were complicit in this one.
I stupidly just like didn't resist and like I was like, you know, I'm
It's
gonna
funny.
follow.
From the moment Orion first met Dahmer, like he nearly killed him by like manipulating him, and then it was only a matter of time until it happened.
Just you're a danger. Your abilities are dangerous.
What's level 10 or level 4 XP? Is it 10?
11.
Shit.
Thank you.
Maybe 2 more.
If I had all this time to like leisurely look over this, but you guys arrived nice and early today, so that would,
Yeah.
just good.
Is it a Dungeon World related document? Or something else?
Nah.
Oh, it's not on the back. Like on here, I got like a fruits worksheet or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know what the hell is it. What fruit is considered one of America's symbols? And I don't know the answer. Blueberry, watermelon, apple?
Apple.
That's one of America's symbols?
Yeah.
Apple pie,
Yeah.
Blueberry pie.
George Washington. and
Blueberry
apples.
pie is not a symbol of
There's
America.
like there's apple trees and all
There's
sorts
Cherry trees.
At Martin Luther, there's a huge scrap paper pile I made from unclaimed print projects,
Oh.
and so I use the other side of all these pieces of paper. So yeah. Okay,
Blue and purple fruits can help what?
I think brain function. Like they're like memory related, like blueberries and shit. It's good for your brain.
Blueberries
and shit. Yeah.
That's
of
it.
the Phil diet.
So you want purple brain in real life.
Yes. Yes.
That's a good way to remember it. I'm gonna remember that. Purple brain.
That's pretty good. You can
Purple
add,
brain.
you can add a
Purple
little bit of that
fruits for
to your,
brain.
You can add a little bit of that to your diet.
Purple brain.
Yep.